Hello everyone, how you doing? So we have here Mr. Tommy Robinson. He's a known anti-Islam and far-right activist, and he is a former friend of Andrew Tate. But it seems he still got, a little bit frustrated or pissed off with what happened with Andrew Tate converting to Islam. Let's hear what he has to say.
Um, was I disappointed to see Tate converting to Islam? Or as I say, submitting to Islam? Yeah, very disappointed. Do I believe Andrew Tate believes there was a unicorn that flew up to heaven with Muhammad on it? With a winged horse? No, I don't at all. Yeah? I don't believe that. But I'd like to know what he's doing. And I have asked Tate if I can sit down and have a podcast with him. I know him. I respect him. I know people. Tate's not on our side. He's a traitor. I see a lot of these comments as well, Jazz. I see a lot of people saying these things. If one of your friends, because one of my old friends converted to Islam as well, went to jail for fighting against Muslim gangs in Luton, came out one of them.
There is nothing called Muslim gangs, by the way. There are gangs. If a couple of them are Muslims, you can't call them Muslim gangs because you don't call the others Christian gangs or white gangs or whatever.
Still maintain my friendship with him because we were friends going back to when we were young.
The terms.
Fell out then when we started the English Defence League. But as I said, I still disagreed with Islam, but I still maintain my friendship. So with what's happening with Andrew Tate, I'd like to try and speak sense to him. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get the move. I don't know who's been around him. I don't know. But as I said, he's not a stupid man. So some people say he's playing chess. I hope he is. I bloody hope he is. But where's it going? He's a very influential figure amongst the youth. Very influential. So that was my concern, is if the youth are listening. I think that Islam is the way out of all this. Do you know what it is? I've listened to a lot of things Tate's been saying over the last 6 months. And he talks about a lot of values that Islam stands by that Christianity's given up. Yeah? And Christianity's become weak. And the church, not Christianity actually, the church, which is what I said, the church, that isn't Christianity, that's the church leadership. Many of them are Marxists and don't believe in Jesus. Yeah? They've infiltrated the church. They've weakened it. They've destroyed it from within. And lots of the things he says, like this LGBTQ plus, I've said, and I've been saying it, Muslims will be our allies. Okay? If we want to fight the New World Order, you want to stop it. You want to stop what is the biggest threat now, the globalist agenda, digital ID. You want to stop what's coming. The WEF puppet and everything that's going on. I'm just reading your comment there. You want to stop that. Muslims will be our allies. They will not bow down to this shit.
So one thing here to say is like Islam and Christianity and Judaism share the same values. It's just a choice by the Christians to stop defending their values. And there is only one difference between us and Christians. Christians says that Jesus is God. We say no, he's only a messenger. And the other thing is Christians don't agree that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is a prophet. So this is the main differences between Islam and Christianity. Other than that, it is the same. So I don't know what is the hate based off. So let's hear him continue talking.
They will fight it. And you need unity to fight that. And I looked, and when he done that and thought, remember, who's cancelled him? He's been cancelled by everyone. And Islam in the prison system is the rebellious group that people join because they're downtrodden, they're beaten down, they ain't had much luck, and they want to fight. And they join Islam. And it gives them that sort of unity and rebel against the establishment, the system, against everything, because Islam battles all of it. And that's so I was trying to question and think, Is he joining that for that reason? I don't know. As I said, I'd love to sit down with him, and I hope that I get that opportunity and to sit and do probably an hour or 2 hour discussion on lots of things, not just about his conversion. I think there's lots to talk about, and yeah, that's my take on Tate anyway. He wants a safe haven when the shit hits the fan, and he will get that in that part of the world. Totally. Do you know what I mean? He would be safe in Dubai. I guess 6ix9ine was in Dubai because he's safe there, walking around. He's not safe in America.
A lot of people want him dead.
The church has become woke. Muhammad was an oppressor. I know all these things. I know all of these things. And no one needs to talk to me. No one needs to stress to me about what Islam is. I know what it is. Yeah? I know the agenda and the functioning of it. But I also know that a lot of Muslims are just cultural Muslims, part of their identity. Get will explode if you did a live stream with Tate. I agree. And that's what I'm hoping to do. So, I don't know what Tristan said about it. What I do know is I see a lot of people saying what they're like and speaking about what they're like. I know that Tate has a role and he's exploded in that role and he's made great success for himself. But I also know that both of them are good guys and very good guys. Converting or not converting. And I stand by that. Yeah. I know people who have known them very, very closely. I know that Amir was Tate's sort of made Tate the man he is. Yeah. Amir is a Bosnian Muslim from Luton who's a very well respected man. Yeah. By everyone in Luton. I've got good friends who he's trained and coached and he's changed their lives and he's meant to be a great man. I know that Tate's always been close to him, maintained close friendship with him, and I think Tate even believes he owes a lot to him for mentoring him. So Tate's always been close with Amir, and Tristan Tate can come see about me. Mate, Kanye West. Anyway, that's Tate. I'd rather just let Tate speak for himself than me guess what he's doing or why he's done it. I'd love the opportunity to talk to him about it. He's losing respect around here. I agree, Gerald. I've seen a lot of comments. I'm in a lot of group chats and a lot of people ain't happy. But, do you know what? I also know what he's like. He don't give a shit what people think about him. He don't care. So, he's got a game plan. If he's got a game plan or if he has been coerced and found Islam, then...
It might actually be a PR stunt, because he lost... what you can say, support from the western side, so he's looking for the eastern side, which is Muslims, for their support. Maybe it's just temporary until he finds footing somewhere else. We still don't know, but since I'm not the judge and I don't know what's inside his heart, we will take him for his face value, whatever he said. He said he's a Muslim, we believe he's a Muslim, and we'll treat him as one.
Well, time will tell, won't it? Do your research. I'm not your mum.
Do your research.
What do we think about Kanye West? What does everyone think about Kanye West?
That's a different topic we'll cover some other day. But I forgot one more thing. Why some Christians don't want to approve of Islam? Because there is one thing which is very clear. If any Christian admits that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is a true messenger of God and Islam is a true religion, that means he is no longer a Christian. And that is because if you believe that the message that Muhammad sent was the true message, you would be saying that anything in the Quran is correct. And Quran says 100% that Jesus was not the Son of God, he was just a messenger. So that is one of the things that they can't accept Islam as a true religion because they will be no longer Christians. And that's, I think, where is one of the big differences. However, we both share the same values, we accept them, but they are not accepting us, and that's where our difference is. Hope that one day people will see actually what's happening and people unite and face the shit that's happening with the false movement of the wokeism and the feminism trying to deconstruct the society as it is and turn people away from what is actually happening, which we will get to it and we will uncover it sooner or later. Until next one, let me Let me know what you think about what we said and what Mr. Tommy is saying here, and what do you think is the move of Andrew Tate. See you next time, guys.